letting your adult children grow up, letting your adult children live their life. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna, Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I do share with you my perspective on different topics. I hope you like, share, subscribe. All 5 channel names are pinned to the top of the comment section or description box below. Letting your adult children grow up. We're talking about competent adult children. And, you know, so often parents with the best of intentions and the best of love and the best of caring want to live their adult children's lives for them. And by that I mean making their choices, making their decisions, telling them what to do, where to go, who to marry, who to do this, who to do that. I believe in being a mentor. I believe in being a guiding force. I'm my children's parent. I am not their friend. Although I may be friend-like, I am always their mom. I am always their parent. And so I want my children to succeed. I want them to do wonderful. I want them to do well in life. And yet, at the same time, I realize it's their life to be lived. It's not my life. I have my life to live. They're included in my life. I love them. I'm always here for them. If they want my advice, my suggestions, my input, I'm always here for that. And I am here to be a comfort. I'm here to be a parent. And I'm here to celebrate, and I'm there to be there for the difficult times. And yet, I'm not there to live their life for them. I'm there for them I'm there for them as a parent. They have to ultimately make their own choices and decisions. Just like I often tell my kids, what you're doing with the opportunities we give you will determine how your life turns out. If you throw them away, well, that's what you've got left, is whatever you did or did not do with those opportunities. And yet some parents keep giving endlessly when things are being thrown away. I believe ultimately the responsibility rests upon the adult child, their decisions, their choices, whether it's ultimately who they marry, even though we hope that they listen to us and we are a guiding force, and through us they have learned what they needed to learn, mentorship-wise, wisdom-wise, motivation-wise, common sense-wise, and in other many positive ways. And yet at the same time, we have to realize that it's our children's lives to be lived by them. They've ultimately got to make their own choices and decisions, whether we agree with them or not. Even if I don't agree with my children's decisions, I still love them and I'm still there for them. I may not support those choices or decisions, but I'm there for them. And ultimately, they're going to reap the benefits or the non-benefits of their choices and decisions. We cannot always rescue our adult children from their choices and decisions. If that's the road that they choose to go, we can love them anyhow. It's just that's the road that they choose to go, and they will have the outcome from that road. You know, so often we see parents trying to, live their adult children's lives rather than their own. I believe that we are always a family. Whether they get married and there's grandchildren, we're always a family. It may be what they call an extended family, where we have grandchildren now and we're the grandparents, but the importance of grandparents, the importance of parents, the importance of, parents are so valuable and so important. So if an adult child is really, really smart, they're going to listen to their adult parent. They may not agree, they may not do what their adult parent says, but they're going to take and listen to what they have to say, because adult parents love them, and in addition to loving their child, they are probably have lived a lot and seen a lot. And you know, book smart does not necessarily equal common sense wisdom, and so sometimes age brings about wisdom, and parents often have that wisdom. Not all, and I'm not saying that all parents are alike. What I am saying is that most parents have their children's best interests at heart, whether at any age. And so listening to your parent, at least because they love you, if for no other reason, whether you agree with them, you do what they say, listen to them, because they're probably maybe even smarter in the common sense department and the wisdom department than maybe you are. Like I said, book smarts does not necessarily equal common sense. And so they're probably doing it with a loving heart, and they want to see you succeed. Now, having said that, Ultimately, once the parent has said what they're going to say or given the opportunity, it's really up to the adult child to make those decisions and ultimately to reap the results in whatever way that they have chosen to go. And so we can't always live, and we should not probably live our adult kids' lives for them. They've got to ultimately live their own lives. We can be a support team, we can be comforting, we can be their parent, we can have great times, we can be there for them during the difficult times, and yet ultimately it's their life to lead, and it's their life to be built the way they want to, and it's their choices and decisions. So I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about that because, well, I'm a parent of 3 young adult kids, and often they probably think, oh, mom's just old-fashioned, you know, the way she thinks. And yet I hope that they do listen to me, whether they apply what I've taught them or not, because I realize that ultimately their choices and decisions will reflect their life. It will reflect in their life. And there's really nothing I can do beyond be there for them. It's really their own choices and decisions. And I keep busy living my own life while being a family. We're all included in that family, and we all love each other and are there for each other. And yet we realize that each of us have our own lives and our own choices and our own decisions to ultimately make. And to benefit or not benefit from those choices is an individual choice. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.